Oh, it's always hard to say goodbye. Hello, so my name is Sally Loane. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Brisbane in Australia and I am a secondary teacher. So I went to the University of Queensland and I did a dual degree in creative arts and a Bachelor of Education. I've been thinking about going to England for a really long time. I always wanted to go there ever since I pretty much graduated. It's just one of those things that I think you want to travel when you teach. And for me, I think turning 30 this year, which is the visa cutoff point, or very close to, it kind of just made me feel like I need to pursue that idea again. And then just by chance, I happened to see an advertisement with Point to Point for a drama teacher job, which is really rare. As all drama teacher knows, there's not really many jobs out there for us. So I just applied for it and yeah, I was lucky enough to get it, which is really exciting. I love traveling, I do. I mean, a lot of people say that, but I think when you're a teacher, it's one of those really good things that you can take advantage of with the job. There's not many jobs that allow you to travel and actually be a part of different environments. And teaching is just one of those jobs that allows you to do that. So for me, it was about, I think, just making the most of the opportunities that I have while I have them. I think for me, it's just another challenge in my career. I've had quite a diverse career already. Like I've been teaching for 5 years. I've worked at a Catholic school, so I've done like pastoral leadership roles. I've done head of department roles already. Like I said, I'm a drama teacher, so I help out with a lot of the school plays and all the extracurricular stuff. So for me, I think being in a completely different country with a completely different environment is a challenge in itself, and I really am looking forward to that. And I know that there are definitely some amazing teachers in the UK that have a lot of experience that I hope I can kind of take from them as well. So for me, I'm really looking forward to actually traveling around the UK. I've only been there once before. I've always wanted to go to Scotland, so I'm really excited about that. And Paris, of course, is just like a hop, skip and a jump away, so that's really exciting too. So I don't have anything locked in as yet, but I absolutely know that traveling is going to be part of the adventure. My first Christmas in Europe, I'm going to build a snowman. My partner is coming over with me, and so we keep joking about that. When I went to Europe last Christmas, it was a few Christmases ago, it was like back in 2015, and it was really unfortunate because nowhere snowed. We actually went to Switzerland and it was like the warmest Switzerland they've ever had. So they had like really dirty old snow. So for me, I'm looking forward to, yeah, I think embracing that stereotype with the, hot cocoa and the fire and all those really cool things that you hear about from overseas that we just don't get in Australia. Haven't met my class, haven't really seen my timetable. I have got a copy of it, but evidently it's in like draft 3, which I know the school that I'm currently at, that's very common. We get like 10 drafts before the actual term starts. So I have a rough idea of the sort of subjects that I'll be teaching and the year levels that I'll be teaching as well. I have met the head teacher and the principal via Skype. And the head of department as well, and I've been in correspondence with them with email, so they've been really lovely, really friendly. I've actually had a couple of other teachers contact me to ask if I want to meet up for coffee before the school starts, which for me is a great comfort because going into a brand new school, you want to have some kind of connection there with the people. So I think it's really great that they've already reached out. My to-do list is big. I've actually been smashing through it quite well. So it's just all those little things I think that you forget about, but you just need to think about, for me, the biggest thing is what am I going to take overseas? And that's been the hardest thing, I think, is culling stuff and trying to work things out as well. So for me, that's been the biggest part of the to-do list. But I mean, the thing that I would look for if you can is, are you going to store stuff? Are you going to ship stuff? Are you going to share when you get accommodation over there, or are you going to go on a place by yourself? Because that all makes a difference in terms of how much you have to do before you leave and what you're going to do with your things. So if you're like fresh out of uni and you don't have a lot, you're still living at home, it's easy. It's when you have stuff that it becomes a lot harder. Oh, it's always hard to say goodbye. I have a really beautiful friendship network here as well, and it is really hard to say goodbye, but you know, it's all part of that process. You can't let things like that, I think, get in the way of what you want to do ultimately. And I mean, for me, it's a 2-year visa, so I know I will be coming home eventually, unless I absolutely fall in love with it and never come home. But yeah, it's hard not to get emotional, but at the same time, you just got to remember that they're always going to be there for you, and you got to go after what you want.